Good evening. I'm addressing a topic that is obviously controversial. Before I address it, I want to introduce the topic, an essay on child abuse. As you know, it's a very controversial story that's spreading like wildfire. This isn't just about Joni Lamb alone. The issue on child SA is obviously very controversial. It's so deep rooted in the society and it's an epidemic. It stems from egregious acts against a child's will. So, with that said, there are several posts right now exploding on the internet regarding the response from Joni Lamb at Daystar. My reaction is that I do not think she is genuine. I would not respond until she responded to the audience. I do not think she is handling this in the best interest of her granddaughter. That is my opinion, and I'm leaving it there. I am not an audience member of hers, nor will I ever be. So I am just stating where I stand on this. I think that the law should address her accordingly. I think what she did was obstruction of justice by not reporting it tells me that she's guilty of something. Whether she's guilty of hiding a crime is up to the law in Texas. I know that sounds extreme, but extreme measures need to be handled by law enforcement. I've told my story before, but it's not my story, it's what happened to my family. I've been around people who've been victimized by sex offenders. And I walked in on something that happened to my little sisters in 1985. The courts removed my sisters out of custody of my parents. It was so extreme. The situation was very hard on my family. But on that, because it was so extreme for safety reasons, my sisters were put in emergency foster care. And so the rest of us were too. I know a little bit about how it works. I think that in their case, that being Jonathan and Susie's case, they're doing what's in the best interest of their daughter. For them to have to hide out in a safe house or a safe place to go tells me how extreme this is. I'm glad they told their story. They're brave and courageous. So, with that said, I didn't want to respond. I thought it was only fair to wait and see how Joni Lamb would report to the rest of her audience and the world, more or less. But I've been hearing the other responses online. I do not support Daystar executives, lawyers, and their power hungry group of people who surround them. And I have valid reasons why. Because I've seen children be sexually abused. I may not have witnessed it firsthand, but I know the outcome of it. I know what it's like to go through counseling, child therapy, trauma, abuse. I see exactly what is going on. This is a lifelong journey these people will always live with. I've been doing this too long, all my life. I didn't want to take the time to do this post, but I thought it was only appropriate. We had a group called Kids Safe, like the acronym SAFE. I'm not going to get too far into this. I just wanted to address it. The safest place in the world, you would think, would be your grandmother, your mom, your dad, closest people around you. And Joni couldn't even provide her with the safety that her own granddaughter deserved. And for that reason alone, Joni doesn't deserve protection either. So, to me, if anybody protects Joni from what's rightfully expected of the law to do, then they simply don't understand the effects of abuse. And that alone is all I have to say. I don't really know how else to put it. I don't feel sorry for her. I don't feel sorry for anybody that protects abusers because that's exactly what she did. She was hiding this. By not reporting it means she's hiding it. By not reporting it to the police, think about that. By not reporting it to the police, that's the first thing you're supposed to do is report it to the police. Whether you're a mandated reporter or not, something's amiss. And that's it for me for the field report. Thank you for listening. God bless you.